Hi all, Namaste. Along with yoga, gardening is my another passion. So welcome to my balcony garden. I'm going to introduce some flowering and non-flowering plants from my garden. Starting with some non-flowering. This one is a common shade-loving bamboo plant. Don't keep it in direct sunlight. This is a shade-loving plant. It requires a less amount of sunlight. And this one is croton. Croton needs lots of sunlight to grow. It needs well-drained potting soil. Croton can easily propagated with stem cuttings. In my balcony, I'm having two types of crotons are there. This one is another croton I'm having. A few herbs also I'm growing. This one is holy basil or Ocimum sanctum. It needs well-drained soil that is enriched with organic manure. It is a herb with important cultural and religious significance. Another plant I'm having is Lamanda Creeper. This plant needs lots of sunlight, minimum 4 to 5 hours of sunlight it needs to grow better. It is best grown in rich, organic, fertile and most well-drained soils. 2 months back it was having lots of flowers. Due to winter temporarily stopped. Yellow bright blossoms it is having, and this plant needs some support. So I used coir to support, you can see here. And this one is a money plant. A money plant is a shade-loving plant. And it is a creeper, and you do not water the money plant often. Water it in alternate days. Have a look at some of the plants in my garden. This one is Ixora coccinea. And some variety of roses also here with my garden. Ixora is a shrub. And rose also is a perennial shrub. These roses are giving lots of beauty to my garden, And some natural variety of roses also I'm having. And I'm going to introduce an interesting plant to you now, that is Ixora coccinea. This plant is commonly known as jungle geranium. Ixora plants like bright sunlight. This plant is having lots of health benefits that I will be sharing with you in the next video, so don't miss it. My plant is having lots of buds, you can see here, and it needs 4 to 5 hours of sunlight every day. You can water it according to the soil condition. Do not allow the soil to get dry. If it is getting lots of, rich amount of sunlight and a fertile soil it is having, then it will blooms like a reddish color blooms, you can see here. Lots of medicinal value this particular plant is having that I will be discussing in the next video. This one is Hibiscus Rosa Sinensis. This also needs lots of sunlight. Hibiscus needs more water than other plants. Hibiscus needs more potassium for its proper growth. How to give potassium or other minerals to your plant also we'll be discussing in the coming videos. Now I am going to introduce a very cute little plant that is jasmine. A scientific name is Jasminum elongatum. And this variety I'm having very light, it is having a very light and a very soothing smell. Okay, it can soothe your mind, I mean a pleasing effect on the mind, which makes one alert and stress free. Jasmine symbolizes love, modesty, sensuality and attachment, and this one is Rosa indica. A rose needs lots of sunlight. Feed it often and manure it often and prune it often for more blossoms. And this rose needs a rich, well-drained soil, and 4 to 6 hours of sunlight every day needs it very must, because your croton can grow, can survive up to an extent, but the roses need lots of sunlight. Yellow rose represent friendship, and this one is the pink damask rose I'm having. Roses is, according to history, 35 million years old. Garden cultivation of roses began some 5,000 years ago, probably in China. Roses came to India during 16th century. In fact, the first Mughal emperor Babur is said to have brought damask rose into India. There are over 300 species of roses now. Rose stems are having prickles on it. Why rose prickles serve to keep away predators. Herbivores like to eat these roses. So it is believed that roses are, the prickles are protecting the roses from its predators. This one is Ixora coccinea. You already seen it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and for getting more excited information about your garden and how to grow a successful garden, I will be sharing with you in the coming videos. So take care all of you. Thanks for everything. Bye bye. Take care.